Welcome to the FC Halifax Town YouTube channel. I'm joined by new signing, Jack Hunter. Jack, first and foremost, before we get into things, I'm sure the fans have been wondering why the signing interview hasn't come out earlier, and it's because you were in Ibiza, weren't you? How was that like, your little holiday?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I went there with a few of my friends that I actually played football with last season, so we just had like a nice long weekend there. Try and wind down a bit after the season and get refreshed, ready for this next season coming up. But obviously I'm back now, so I'm pleased I'm back and finally get cracking with stuff, obviously, at Halifax.
When did the sort of Halifax Town interest come for you? Was it when you were in Ibiza, or was it beforehand?
No, it was a few weeks ago. I was the first made aware of that Halifax were interested, and obviously that's something that interested me. So once I'd had the phone call with the manager, that really swayed me to want to sign for Halifax.
What kind of sort of actions were taken during that period? Were it a quick process for you to get down and sign?
Yeah, I was really impressed with it, to be honest. It was really, really quick from when the interest came in to then getting everything sorted and getting signed. So I think for me that was quite important. I didn't want it to drag out a long time, but I was really, really impressed with how quickly things got done.
From our conversations off camera, it sounds like you're really excited to be a Halifax Town player, but in your own words, how would you sort of describe it, Jack?
Yeah, obviously I'm delighted, absolutely delighted. Halifax is a massive club. I feel like it's probably a great place to play football and try and progress and improve. So that's the main reasons I wanted to come to Halifax, is try and help Halifax get as high as they can in the league, do as well as we can, and obviously improve as a player myself. So they were the main factors in the decision.
Do you know much about the club? I know you've played at the Shea once before.
Yeah, I know obviously ex-league club. I've played there before. I know obviously the recent history that it's been close to the top of the league for the last few seasons. So I've been to the training ground before, actually, previously as well. So I know the setup there. So for me, it was a no-brainer to sign.
Yeah, and we spoke off there as well on players that you've played with before that have played for Halifax. Obviously, Dom Tia being one of those, and you know, you said you trained with Kieran Green as well, who might be your centre midfield partner. So
yeah, no, I knew obviously Dom Tia. I played with him a little bit at Gateshead, and then Greeny actually trained with Gateshead for a year when he was at Blythe a few years ago. So I get on well with Greeny, and I feel like he's obviously a very good player, and I feel like we would obviously play well together if we were given the opportunity to.
Yeah, is it good to have two North East lads then in the middle? Would you say?
Definitely, try and stick to the North East lads.
Yeah, just on that, Jack, because you know you've played for Newcastle United as well. You come through there. You played for Blythe Spartans also, and my question for you really is obviously Halifax Town's your first club that's not in the North East. So are you sort of moving out into West Yorkshire, and how are you feeling about that? How are you sort of working around that kind of thing, Jack?
No, yeah, I'm moving down there. I feel like that's the right thing to do to fully give myself the best opportunity to perform well. I feel like I need to be down there. So I felt like it was important for me to maybe just get out of my comfort zone and move away. So to do that at Halifax is perfect. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to living on my own, I suppose. I know it'll be with a few of the lads, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and just sort of going back to last season and the season prior to that, you know, both of them were spent at Gateshead. I know it was promotion last year, but how would you sort of assess the two seasons, your most two recent seasons at Gateshead?
No, not really good. I feel like just I've progressed as a player in the last two seasons. So I've played quite a lot of games, and I've really enjoyed it. I love my time at Gateshead, but I just felt like this was the right time to give something else a go. But coming off the back of winning the league is obviously a good way to end it. So I was pleased with how things went.
What were the celebrations like when you did win the league?
Really good, really good. Quite lengthy celebrations. I think we had a week of non-stop celebrating, so that was really good. It was obviously a new experience for me to win a league. So hopefully I can use that this season and try and help Halifax do the same thing.
Yeah, and you won that league under Mike Williamson as your manager, and sort of having a ex-Premier League experienced player like that being your coach. What was that like for you, Jack?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, he's experienced at the highest levels, so his ideas were really good, and his style of play was really good. And I think that suited me well. So obviously, I've learned a lot the last 2 years, and hopefully, I can use what I've learned the last 2 years to help Halifax.
Yeah, and of course, Mark Williamson used to play for Newcastle United, and see, I do plan these questions, and that ties straight into your time at Newcastle, Jack. How would you sort of describe that just off the back?
Good, really good. I was there a long time. The large chunk of my career, so I enjoyed it. I obviously got to do a lot of good things in Newcastle, travel to a lot of places, and really enjoyed it. Obviously, playing for your boyhood team, playing at St James's Park was obviously massive thing for me growing up. So I'm pleased I got to do that, and yeah, just good memories from playing there.
Yeah, what sort of players did you sort of play with? I'm sure the fans would love to know.
Oh, loads over the years. I mean,
yeah.
From Adam Ben Arfa to John Joe Shelby and Adam Armstrong, who was at Southampton. Obviously, the Longstaff brothers who are there now. I played with Sean for quite a few years. So played with a lot of good players up there. Ivan Toney. I played with Ivan Toney for a year, and obviously he was great. So I think it's obviously a good experience when you come through an academy like that. You do get the opportunity to play with a lot of players. So, yeah, really good.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. And what sort of things did you learn from your time at Newcastle United that have sort of shaped your career to what it is now, Jack?
Probably just how to be a good professional, just doing things. I mean, I left school, and 2 days after I left school, I went full time. So I've had for my whole adult life, I've had the routine of being like a full-time professional. So I think just getting in good habits and doing things properly, and obviously styles of play. I learned a lot of different styles of play in Newcastle under different managers. So I think that's obviously put us in good stead for our future.
Just lastly, Jack, what can the fans expect from you? What is Jack Hunter as a footballer?
That's a tough question. I feel like I'm somebody who will be quite consistent and always give everything that I've got, and hopefully add some quality on the ball and some intelligence and just a winning mentality. I want to win every game. I hate losing, so I'll do everything I can to make sure that we're winning as many games as possible. So that's I like it tackled as well.